Yo, what's up, guys? So today I just want to talk about why wealth is actually won by doing most of the boring work more than what regular people can tolerate. So if you ever noticed anything in your life that you really actually became a master at, you've probably been doing the boring work for years, months, days, weeks and weeks and weeks, to the point where other people, you won't even realize. That's the crazy thing, because you're going to get so good at what you're doing, or so you're going to become an expert at what you're doing, that you don't even realize. It's just it's just muscle memory. It's just something that you do. You wake up, you eat, you breathe, you sleep. What your craft. It could be sports, it could be you know even education, a career, whatever it is. You literally live that every single day for years and years and years, every week for years and years and years, to the point where other people will come in to try something that you're doing, and they're looking at you like, wow, I can't believe you're doing this, you're an expert at this. And you're like, I didn't even realize that this is just something that I do all the time. And that's kind of how it is when you even like you look at people who are really great professional basketball players or professional tennis players. Like, the basketball players, like in the NBA, these guys, they're so good that they get to a point where they're playing against people that are just as good as them, and that's their normal. They're just like, I'm just playing basketball every day. But you see some videos where you have like people like LeBron James versus like regular fans, or Kevin Durant, playing in an open gym or something like that, against regular people who are maybe just good at basketball too, but not anywhere near their level. And they're completely demolishing them. Like, LeBron James is dunking, he's scoring from half court. Stephen Curry's like shooting with his eyes closed. They're running laps around these guys, and these guys are like, whoa, these guys are so good. But in their head, they're like, yeah, I guess, but I'm just playing basketball. But they've gotten to a level where it's just naturally in them now, that they've gotten to a certain point where they're so good because they've done the boring work years after year after year after year. All they did was wake up, go to the gym, train basketball, play scrimmage, train some more basketball, watch footage, sleep, rest, wake up, and do it again. And they did this like every day for years and years and years. And they kept leveling up their level of competition to get better and better and better and better and better. So it's just natural. And that's kind of what you have to do in your own life when it comes to your career, it comes to your skills, or it comes to your your business. Every single day, year after year, just keep doing the boring work. Sometimes it's just the basic stuff of just sending emails. You might have to send 100 emails a day or 200 emails a day in order to get 5 clients for the year. And those 5 clients might each be paying you $5,000 a month, $4,000 a month. And that those 5 clients paying you $4,000 a month, that you got from sending all those emails per day. That, what is that, 5 times 4? That's 20,000 a month. And that could be, if it's online, it could actually be potentially 100% profit, because you're not paying for materials and all these different things. So literally, like, that's all it is: doing the boring work, sending 50 emails a day. It could be just trying to make your website on your business running a lot more smoother. Tweaking the product, answering customer service emails every single day. And then when you're answering them, you're you're really going deep into the feedback and seeing how you can improve your business. How can you improve your videos? How can you improve your content? How can you improve, let's say you're selling a course online about something, how can you improve that? How can you make the 2.0 version better? That's all it really is just small increments of just doing the boring work longer than what everyone else can tolerate, and you'll just reach to the top. That's all it is. And you have to do it for a certain amount of time. You don't even have to worry about the results, because the results will come if you just keep doing the boring work. You just have to, oh, the light came off. Let me get the car back on. But yeah, that's really it, guys. Like, it's just the boring work. That's it for this video. I'm gonna see if I can actually start the car back on, because the lights are off now again. I don't think you guys can see me. Let me get the actual car started just so you guys can see me. But yeah, it's just about doing the boring work. Yeah, I'm back again. Just about doing the boring work. That's all you got to do. Just keep pushing and keep striving. You guys will definitely get to where you want to go. Just keep doing the boring work and understand that it's all gonna happen as long as you have the goal that you want to achieve and you're doing the steps every day to get there. It's just a matter of time. That's all it is. All right, guys, leave a comment below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.